Information, fine details, sizing, all of those things will be in the gallery, which is located at the bottom. There's 3 or 4 dots there that will pull up the entire gallery that I'm going to be talking about today. You can shop there, look at sizing, and add to cart. You're definitely going to want to do that because all of House of Brilliance on the Jadora Marketplace is anywhere between 20 and 40% off. So everything is discounted, and that's an exciting time, especially when you're looking for holiday gifts. Now, or gifts for yourself, not just necessarily holiday gifts. But I'm flashing this hand around, so I want to start with this because the cocktail ring is absolutely stunning. When we talk about cocktail rings, I'm a fan. I always have something kind of fun and playful on my right hand. On the ring finger is typically where traditionally when you started off with a cocktail ring, that's where it started. Well, how did the cocktail ring get its name? That's what I was wondering. Well, back in the 1920s, there was a Prohibition era. Women were really kind of finding their footing and becoming their own people. So during Prohibition, women could go out to establishments alone and they would sit at the bar. And if they had a flashy, kind of bold statement ring on their right hand, they would sit down, raise their right hand, and then the bartender would know that they would want an alcoholic beverage. So that is how the cocktail ring got its name. And I thought that was really neat because I like to find out, one, fun facts about stuff because I'm kind of nerdy like that and I enjoy it. But, why did we call it the cocktail ring? Well, as the years go on and the cocktail ring really kind of finds its footing in fashion, after Prohibition, it just sticks around. Well, now there are no rules. It doesn't have to be worn on the right hand. It can be worn on the left hand. Any finger you choose, if you wanted to pile them up, you could totally do that. Well, this cocktail ring in particular is absolutely stunning. I think that is so beautiful. So you've got, let me see if I can show you here. See how it's kind of valleyed out? So you've got that really neat design in the ring. So it's not just straight across. You get that really just kind of asymmetrical, almost abstract feel, I guess. But you have the black diamonds and then they're trimmed in the traditional clear diamonds. But the width of this ring is what makes it really fun. So you could see it's, solid on the bottom. And then you have all those gorgeous stones in the middle. But talk about a showstopper. So I'm dressed as if I would go to a holiday party or a date night or going out. And this ring, I felt like, is one of those you'd be like, oh, who me, this whole thing. That is one of those rings that people are going to notice. You can't help but see that you have this beautiful piece on your hand and people are going to want to know more, especially when you're looking at a black diamond because they're typically more rare. You don't see a ton of black diamonds because of the rarity. But you get that contemporary, edgy feel. So all the pieces we're going to be talking about today are going to be black diamonds. And in fashion, you're seeing them so much more. People are feeling edgy and it has that sophisticated feel that it's just beautiful in jewelry. It's flashy, but edgy and contemporary. And I love that. So we're just going to work top down. I had to talk about the ring first because I thought the story was so neat and intriguing. Why do we call it a cocktail ring? Well, that's why. Now you've got like a fun little something that you can talk about at holiday gatherings or, just something neat, a little tidbit there. Well, let's talk about earrings first. So earrings, when you're looking at a stud is an easy, sophisticated, classy way to wear an earring. Everybody can wear a stud. A stud is ageless, timeless. It can be dressed up, dressed down, worn as, just an everyday piece. But here you have the black diamond, and then it's set in that halo diamond setting. So it's absolutely beautiful. They're lightweight, delicate. They have the screw backs, so you don't have to worry about losing an earring. You definitely have that security, especially when you're having a beautiful piece that you want to be sure that you hang on to. But a stud is one of those that everyone can wear. It'd be great with, your hair up, it's down. You could put this in a second hole or a first hole and then layer that up. But what a beautiful, date night or just an everyday earring. This is one of those pieces that you will keep forever. But I think it's beautiful, especially with that cocktail ring. What's so neat about jewelry is that really there are no rules when you're looking at, any type of jewelry. You can wear, colorless diamonds, so a black diamond is actually considered a fancy diamond. And when you're talking about a fancy diamond, it just makes you feel fancy. I think that's a really neat kind of way to encapsulate, just a different color of the diamond stone and make it intriguing. This is one of those things that you feel edgy, but contemporary and very sophisticated and clean look. So I think that the studs are a must if you're purchasing for yourself or for someone else as a gift. The price point for one is phenomenal. So be sure to check that out when you're pulling at the gallery. But I think that these are an add to cart because I love those. It's beautiful. Okay, let's talk next. The tennis bracelet. I have a soft spot for a tennis bracelet. I love them. I always layer them in my jewelry stacks because I think that it's a great addition to anything that you're piling onto your wrist, and it's great alone. It's a very delicate, very feminine feel, but you can see the black diamonds there. It is your traditional tennis bracelet, and it has the lock and hook clasp. And I think that these are absolutely gorgeous in the black. It's really different, and I love how you can add that in. You could layer that with your traditional tennis bracelet. But again, a tennis bracelet for me, I play tennis, and the story behind it, I think it's really neat. But a tennis bracelet for me is typically one of my staple pieces. I always have one on. I have it with my stack, or I wear it by itself. And you could definitely do that with this. But I think it's just an absolutely phenomenal piece. So it's 4 carats in total weight. That's a lot of diamonds, and I love it. And it's treated black diamonds. I'm excited about that one. So now we've talked about earrings and bracelets and cocktail rings. So now let's talk about neck. I didn't choose to wear a necklace today because of the neckline of this dress. I felt like the earrings kind of spoke for themselves and then the other pieces of jewelry. But if you wanted to add that in, we have some beautiful options for necklaces. So I'm going to go ahead and show them both at the same time. So we have one, they're both solitaires. Let's see. And you can see the top solitaire there is 1/10 of a carat black diamond. And then you have it trimmed in the clear colorless diamonds there. And then you have the solitaire, the princess cut, and that has a fancy 4-prong setting. And those pendants are beautiful. And so this one, that's 1/10 of a carat, and then this is 1/2 a carat. But these are great pieces that they're delicate and feminine. You can layer these or you can wear them alone. But if you love to have just kind of something different and unique that really speaks to your style, the black diamond is a perfect choice because it is so different and eye-catching. People are going to want to see that. But feeling in that holiday feel, especially with all the red and, adding in, the black diamonds just makes me feel like I need to go out, date night or holiday party and do those things. So be sure that you check out the gallery and check out the House of Brilliance page on Jadora.com because they have so many discounts running right now. The price points on these pieces are phenomenal. Be sure you check those out. Thank you so much.